We've just announced our first birthday special back at Off the Square on the 17th of April.
And we're launching a brand new series, getting to know the artist better ahead of the big day.
Let's get into it.
Hi guys, it's Daisy from Outer City and I'm here today having a chat with Effi-Nicki ahead of our first birthday event on the 17th of April. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Very excited to have you here.
I'm excited to be here.
So some of our Outer City followers might know you already from playing our first ever event about a year ago. But for those people that maybe haven't have followed Outer City kind of later on and missed that gig or haven't heard your music before or seen you before, how would you kind of describe your sound and the music that you make?
Well, I think my music is definitely a blend of R&B, soul, pop. I wouldn't really say it's specific to one genre. And then because I have so many influences, I think there's definitely aspects of older music as well as modern music. I really love the blend of both, and I love a bit of drama. So I love to add a bit of orchestral instruments and stuff. Obviously, when I'm playing live, I can't always have a whole orchestra on with me.
Yeah. You've got 2 singles out already, 24/7 Love and Return to Sender. And obviously from seeing your shows and stuff, obviously you've got loads of other unreleased music. What was kind of the reason for choosing to release 24/7 Love and Return to Sender? What was kind of these are the ones?
I wrote 24/7 Love ages ago, and I never really thought about releasing it, but then once I played it to other people and I was like, oh, people are actually liking this, I thought maybe I could release it and just see how it goes. And for some reason, I don't know, that one was always the one that stuck with me to be my first release. For Return to Sender, I actually wrote that one way after 24/7 Love. But I don't know, I feel you just get a feeling, you just know when it's right. I was I'm not going to release something I'm not proud of. When you're listening to such a wide range of music, and depending on what mood you're in when you're writing, you always make completely different songs. There's music that I will probably never release, but sometimes you just have to let it out.
Yeah, so I kind of already mentioned at the start that you played at our first Outer City event. And obviously now we're kind of coming up to our first birthday, so I know we've been doing with the team a lot of reflecting on the past year and things like that. What have kind of been your big highlights of the past year?
And well, Outer City for firstly was an amazing thing of last year, because I think it was just so special as well, because it was the first event and the atmosphere was amazing. That was a really good start to the year, because it was at the beginning of the year as well. And then after that, I got to perform at Gorilla, which is such an iconic venue in Manchester. That was a whirlwind. It happened very last minute, but I just got asked to support Rihanna Downey. But it was so exciting, on the day just doing it. So I got to do that with Jack, my guitarist. I also supported Nina at Club Academy, another iconic venue. That's the thing, I think just having the opportunity to play in such amazing venues around Manchester is just, it's like a bucket list thing, isn't it? And then obviously the release of Return to Sender. And I just think because of how much love I got releasing my tracks and so much support. Obviously I don't have a massive fan base or anything, but people are just so supportive and really encouraging about it. It just makes me want to release more music and perform more.
Well, kind of touching on the playing those iconic venues in Manchester, I'd kind of done a bit of online kind of sleuthing, and obviously you've played with you've done, is it BVs and part of a choir with Key and Dakota, who's obviously now been won a Grammy and stuff. And I think you've played at the O2 with him as how does it kind of feel obviously playing those iconic venues, but then how does it compare to playing at Gorilla with your own music?
It's completely different. There's something special about doing your own music. It's a lot more vulnerable, for sure. It's a different type of excitement. I definitely do get excited for the session singing, but that is more a job in a way, because you're thinking, this is what this person wants me to do, so I have to perform in that way. Whereas doing my original stuff is all up to me. Like, I get to pick whatever I want to do, and it's like I make the decisions.
Do you have like a favourite song to perform live?
I think it depends, and it depends where I'm doing it. So when I was doing Outer City, or even when I did my headline gig before, because 24/7 Love was the only one that was released, having people sing it back to you is it is like such an amazing feeling. So sometimes 24/7 Love, in terms of like the vibe and what the audience are like giving back to you, like I wasn't expecting anyone to know the words, but people were fully singing it back to me, and I love doing escapism. But there's a lot of words to remember. There's a lot of words.
A lot of words.
Yeah. Obviously I had a full band and everything, but I had to make a track to it. I had like BVs on it. I had so many effects and everything to try and make it sound as full as possible. Try and make it sound like the track. But obviously we add our own twist to it, because I remember when I did it, and it went into one of my other songs that again hasn't been released, but I wanted it to like be my own version of it as much as possible.
If you was to do like add a new cover to the set, like what would that be?
I think recently I've been listening to a lot of Cleo Sol. I would love to do one of her songs, and I think especially in like an acoustic setting or a bit more chilled out, I think that would be a really nice thing to add into my set.
How is it kind of like the next year shaping up for you? Like what's kind of in the works?
Well, there's nothing that I've really announced as of yet, but I know it's going to be a really exciting year, because I've been working on so many like different projects and a lot of new things that I don't think people would expect from me. So I have a new song coming out soon. Can't really give you a date, but it's definitely coming out soon. I did actually write it similar period of time to 24/7 Love, and as much as I do think they like go well together, I think this one's a lot more ethereal, because I think I was listening to a different like type of music at that point. But I really love that song. I think it's like one of my favorites that I've written, just like lyrically and everything. I've been working with new and other people, so have some fun stuff coming out with that as well.
I know you work with Wuyts a lot. He's like your kind of go-to producer. How have you kind of found that like experience?
Well, Wuyts comes with me.
Well, he's still there.
Working with Wuyts is like a dream. Like, we're definitely a team, and we work so well together, and we know how each other work. So then when we both go and work with new people, it's so exciting and refreshing, because you get to see how other people work as well, and try and I mean, at the beginning there's obviously like teething problems at the beginning, but as soon as you figure out how other people work, and you know you can make good music together, it just flows together. It's just exciting, because I think we've made stuff that I never thought I would ever make.
If we were to do like this interview again in a year's time, like is there anything that you really want to have like achieved by then?
Next year at this time, I'd probably just want to have more music released that I'm really proud of. And as much as I know people are always like, you need to be on a time thing, you need to like have everything ready. As much as I'm trying to do that, I don't want to release something that I'm not happy with. I think one of my goals has always been to do my originals at a festival.
Do you have like a favourite festival, either like one that you've been to or like one that you'd like really want to play?
I mean, obviously everyone's going to say Glastonbury would be amazing. I would love to go to Love Supreme one day. But anywhere that would take me, really. I'm not going to lie.
How does it kind of feel like compared to last time, like coming back for our first birthday? Like, how does it feel?
I'm nervous. No, but I am really, really excited. I think it'll be, I know it's going to be an amazing atmosphere and everything, but I don't know, it'll be different vibes. Like the setup for me, I'm doing it differently. I'm doing it with Jack. I honestly can't wait. I'm really excited.
It's gonna be a big night.
I think it's gonna be a really big night.
It's gonna be a big night. So
sure.
Make sure to grab your tickets now. They're on sale on Skiddle. The early birds have already gone, so get them quick. And we'll see you there.
See you there.